A very good morning to all the students. Welcome to the audio video class. I myself, Mrs. Lalita Khaire, Science teacher of Standard 10th. Today we'll begin with the chapter 6, Refraction of Light, and we'll cover the remaining part, that is effects of atmospheric refraction, dispersion of light, and partial and total internal reflection. What are the effects of atmospheric refraction? So that is a mirage, so that we have studied. Now we'll study about the advanced sunrise and delayed sunset. Next will be the dispersion, so that is through the prism, and next it is the partial and internal total reflection. So like this, we have already studied when the light rays, it travels, this is called as a rarer and the denser. What happens? It bends towards the normal, and when the light travels from the denser to the rarer medium, it bends away from the normal. You can take this example. This is an incident ray, this is a refracted ray. So this is called as a denser medium, this is called as a rarer medium. It bends where? Away from the normal, and when it travels from the rarer medium to the denser, it bends towards the normal. So we'll study the remaining part now. Now next it is the advanced sunrise and delayed sunset. You can refer to the textbook page number 71. What is the meaning of this? The sun is visible to us 2 minutes before the actual sunrise and about 2 minutes after the actual sunset. So we can see the sun 2 minutes before the actual sunrise. Where is the actual position? It is below the horizon. Now earth consists of these layers. Okay, so the light, when it comes from the sun, when it reaches the earth, towards us, it undergoes continuous refraction. You can see that it follows what? It follows, reach to us along a curved path due to the refraction through the earth's atmosphere. Now thus we can see the sun even before it emerges above the horizon. So we are able to see the sun even before it emerges. So same thing happens at the time of the sunset, and we keep seeing the sun for a short time while even after it goes below the horizon, because it undergoes continuous refraction. So because of that, you can see that it follows a curved path to reach the earth's surface. But you know that our eyes see the sun that is traveling in a straight line. So we are able to see the sun here. Actually it is below the horizon. This is the actual position. So we are able to see the sun 2 minutes before the actual sunrise. The same principle applies for the sunset also. Now next it is the dispersion. Now when the white light, it is incident on the prism. What is a prism? It is a glass, transparent glass having the two plane surface which is inclined at an angle. So when the white light beam passes through the prism, it splits into how many colors? 7 colors. So that is violet, you can say V, I, B, G, Y, O and R. So this is 7 colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this band of the colors which is dispersed from the light entering into the glass prism. So this is called as the spectrum. This band of color is called as a spectrum. So I think this is understood to you. The splitting of the white light into its constituent color is called the dispersion. Splitting into constituent color is called dispersion, and this band of color, that is called as the spectrum. Now we'll come to the next topic, so that is total internal reflection. What is the meaning of that? You already know that when the light travels from the denser to the rarer medium, what happens? It bends away from the normal. You can see here it is, and according to the Snell's law, what is that? As the angle of refraction increases, the angle of it increases with what? With the angle of incidence. So this is the angle of incidence, this is the angle of refraction. This is a denser medium, this is a rarer medium. You can see this is AB2 and this is AB3, which is originating from the point A. It undergoes what? It undergoes refraction. That means it travels to the other medium, as well as it undergoes partial reflection also. Now for this you can see the refracted ray for the incident ray. This is the incident ray AB4. it travels how the refracted ray travels along the surface, which is, this is the surface separating the two media. So its angle of refraction is what? This is what? 90 degree. So when the ray of light travels from the denser to the rarer medium, the angle of incident for which the angle of refraction is what? 90. That is called as a critical angle. So this is called as a critical angle. And when the angle of incident, this angle of incident exceeds the critical angle, it goes beyond the critical angle. So that means it goes above the 90 degree. So that ray will be totally internally reflected like this. So this phenomenon is called as a total internal reflection. Remember, when the refracted ray is a 90 degree, so that angle of incident for which the angle of reflection is 90 is called as a critical angle. And when the angle of incident exceeds the critical angle, the ray is totally internally reflected. This is called total internal reflection. Now next remaining topic, it is how the rainbow forms. Now it involves a series of physical phenomena which is there. First, it will be the what? It will be the refraction. You can say first it will be the dispersion. White light dispersed into the 7 colors. Okay, so that is the dispersion. Then refraction, then total internal reflection. So it involves a combination of all these phenomena. So the occurrence of each of these is due to what? Interaction of the light with the air and the water and the boundaries between them. So this is how the rainbows are formed. Remember, it involves the series of the physical phenomena. So that is, remember, this white light splitting into 7 colors, that is called dispersion. Since it travels from where it will be? From air to the water. So that is called as what? Refraction. And then inside, total internal reflection. Now we'll come to the last topic, it is remaining. So that is the numericals are remaining, which is there in the exercise, question number 4. So first one, it is given, what is the speed of the light in the medium? It is 1.5 into 10 raised to 8 meter per second. You already know the speed of light in vacuum is 3 into 10 raised to 8 meter per second. What we have to find? We have to find the absolute refractive index of the medium. That formula you already know, N is equal to C upon V. What is C? Speed of light in vacuum. What is V? Speed of the light in the medium. What is the value of C? 3 into 10 raised to 8 meter per second upon 1.5 into 10 raised to 8. So this 10 raised to 8, 10 raised to 8 will get cancelled. It will be 3 upon 1.5. If you solve this, you will get 2 as the answer. So thus the absolute refractive index of the medium is 2. Now the last one, if the absolute refractive index of the glass and the water, it is given as 3 upon 2 and 4 upon 3. So absolute refractive index we write as N. So this is about the glass, 3 upon 2. This is about the water, 4 upon 3. You have to find the refractive index of the glass with respect to the water. First apply the formula of absolute refractive index of glass. What it is? Velocity of the light in the vacuum upon velocity of the light in the given medium. So that is glass. The same formula here also. Velocity of the light in the vacuum upon the velocity of the light in the water. Then it is asked to find the refractive index of the glass with the water. So that it will be the velocity of the light in water upon the velocity of the light in the glass. Now using this, what it will be? You know, C and C will get cancelled here. So that it will be, here it will be 3 upon 2 and then it will be 4 upon 3 because this value is what? 3 upon 2. Use that. What is this value? 4 upon 3. Use that. Then it is 3 into 3 and then 4 into 2. You divide this, 3 upon 2 divided by 4 upon 3. Convert the division into multiplication. It will be 3 into 3 upon 4 multiplied by 2. What is 3 into 3? 9. 4 into 2, 8. So this is the refractive index of the glass with respect to the water. So with this, we have finished with this lesson. Whatever the notes are there, I will give you. Write it down in your book and complete your notebook.